If Kaiser were to score a goal from half field, what were the conditions needed for Kaiser when it relates to training or in match progression for him to do this? Now, this is a theory I've had for a while, talking about how I believe that Kaiser would be able to score directly from half field off of a kickoff or a restart. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think it makes sense, but a lot of people don't. But assuming it were to happen, what kind of things would Kaiser need to achieve? Well, the first thing, Kaiser would need to use the Magnus. When it comes to a straight on Kaiser impact, it is too predictable, and while it will get to the net faster because it has a less of a travel course, I don't think it's beneficial for him here. The reason I say that Kaiser needs to use the Magnus here is because he can use it to fake out a goalkeeper. When we see Kaiser use the Magnus during the free kick against PXG, his Magnus baits the keeper into moving towards the right as the ball then hits a sudden curve here and starts heading towards the left corner. So in order for Kaiser to do this kind of goal, he would need to do the Magnus to bait the keeper into that shot going towards one corner, and then instead, it would go towards the opposite corner. Second, based on Kaiser's very first Kaiser Impact Magnus that we see, he does it from very far outside the box. During the NEL, I believe that Kaiser said that his perfect range for the Magnus would be around 30 meters from the net. That's also during play. So obviously, there's going to be more conditions than just a standard pre-set up Magnus. But based on this, I would say that this is maybe over 30 meters from the goal. When it comes to the average size of a full pitch, half field is around 50 meters away. So Kaiser with 50 days of training, he might be able to hit that. You would also need to factor in Ness's contribution to Kaiser's awakening and his new mental state, because in Blue Lock, a lot of your skills and talents are tied to your mentality. This is why Isagi is starting to decline in the France game, because his mentality is getting pressured. He's getting that mental issue there. But if Ness fixes that for Kaiser, he's almost unlimited in what he can do. But I also do think that Kaiser would need to be in his flow state in order to achieve anything of this magnitude. If a kickoff goal were to happen, I could totally see Ness tapping Kaiser the ball and then him just immediately ripping it from half field towards the corner. Kagamaru or any keeper would react and start moving one direction, and then it would take that sudden turn and it would go to the other corner, and I don't think they'd be able to react in time. Just keep in mind, this is the France keeper, the guy who's actually doing something in this game. So Kaiser scoring a restart goal or a goal from half field, it's unrealistic, but there is a possibility of it. Thank you to this follower, by the way, for suggesting this video, and if you want me to cover your video ideas, you can send me a DM, or if you want priority, Cash App's in my bio.